Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Needle. Welcome back to my channel for a new video today. Today's video, I'll be doing a full breakdown or just a comparison on console versus playing with a controller on a PC. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there that are watching this video are on console are wondering, is it worth it to make the switch if I have the extra money? I'll be going over all that in today's video by breaking it down to a couple different parts. We're going to start with the main differences you're going to see in your builds and your edits, go over that briefly, and then we're going to show the difference in aim / just aim assist in general, because I do believe there is a big difference in the aim assist you get on console versus the aim assist you're going to get on playing on a PC with 240 frames. And then after that, we'll hop into some gameplay and go over some other breakdowns and other comparisons with it. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see if it is fully worth it to make this switch or not. But as always, if you enjoy this video at any point or just enjoy videos about Fortnite similar to this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you do want to see more videos like this one. Now, to start the video, I am letting you guys know now I don't just have an extra console on me. After I made the switch, I did get rid of all my consoles, so I don't have anything to play on anymore. So what we're gonna have to do for this video, because I know it's not exactly the same, but it's the same thing frame wise, is I'm gonna play on 60 FPS for whenever I do a console example. I know it's a little bit different just because on console you don't get these graphic settings either, because on console I'm pretty sure your shadows are turned all the way on epic, your textures are on epic, and your effects are on epic, and some of the other ones might be also. So it's not the exact same, but I'm gonna do my best to make it similar. But other than that, there may be a little bit more input delay on 60 frames on an actual console than you would get on a PC, just because my PC is able to run 60 frames the entire time, where console it might fluctuate a little bit. So it's not going to be the most perfect, but this is the closest thing I have to compare for you guys. Now to start, we're going to have to start with just builds and edits. I'll do a little bit of free building. I'm not going to try to make this part too long just because you'll get the gist of it pretty quick. But I started, this is me on 240 frames. I have a 240 hertz monitor for anybody asking. So also something to keep in mind, you want to make sure if you guys do make the switch, you get a computer that can handle it at least like 140 frames and get a 144 hertz monitor. But I'm used to 240 hertz and 240 frames at this point. So these are my builds and my edits on 240 frames. Hopefully you guys get the gist of this. I can do triple edits pretty consistently while free building. So those are my free builds on 240 frames right here. And just to show you guys for an example, look at the top left of my ping. I'm getting 14 ping right now. It dipped all the way to 14, but it usually stays around like 18 to 20 or somewhere around there. Now I'm going to switch over to 60 frames, and let's look at the difference before I even free build or anything. So go over here to switch it to 60 frames, and look where my ping goes. Immediately jumps right up as I get more packet loss too, and I'm sitting at about 26 to 30. So that's one of the big differences you'll notice is, for whatever reason, on console and just in general, frames are a big factor in your FPS. I'm not sure if everyone knows that or not, but yeah, the more frames you have, the better ping you're going to get in a game. So ping's an issue for you to begin with right now. Getting a computer will help you a little bit with your internet issues or just your latency on the game. Good old 60 frames right here. I don't think it's necessarily harder to do the same builds I was just doing at least on 60 frames or on console. It's just not as like smooth when doing it. Like there's a little more obviously input delay since you have less frames, but it just doesn't feel like I can do everything I just want to do. Ooh, almost hit the triple edit. See if I can tunnel. Oh, it looks crazy. I can kind of tunnel. Almost. Yeah, so as far as like what you can do build wise and edit wise on console or to 60 frames compared to playing on a beefy souped up 240 frames is mainly the fact that when you turn, just like turning like this, you got to go really smooth when you're playing on console or 60 frames compared to where if you're on 240 frames, you can kind of get around with you know, flicking your thumbstick or your mouse around a lot more and you can see everything that's going on. But when you start like doing a 90, just look how like blurry it gets. It's a lot harder to see what you're doing, so in that way, it is a little bit harder to control everything. Yeah, but I don't necessarily feel like I can't do what I was doing before. It just doesn't look as clean. It's definitely not going to look as clean on the recording. You know, just a little bit more of a delay, and you just got to kind of go a little bit slower. You can't really just flick around. That's the main difference that you'll see with your edits and your builds. But, I mean, it's definitely you're going to see a big difference if you switch over to 240. So, just a quick refresher of what 240 was looking like. Oh, I don't know why I just made my game go like that. That's... No, I don't want it in windowed. Please, no, stop. Go back to full screen. Thank you. Yep. Oh my god, 240 feels so crisp after playing on that. Oh my lord. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's the comparison for edits and builds. So, you know, the gist of it is, playing on console, you can still do the same kind of builds or the same idea of what the build was going to be. It's just you got to go a little bit slower and a little bit smoother on console or 60 frames. Playing on 240 frames, you can get away with a lot more just because you can see more as you're turning and as you turn quicker. So those are the main differences for edits and builds. And now the part that I'm actually more interested in myself, I pulled up an aim map here and we're going to test to see if you can see like an actual visual difference in aim assist or just kind of the aim assist pool you get. So I'm going to do some tracking. I guess to start, let's just try vertical, and I'm going to start on 240 just to show you guys what it looks like, what I'm used to. First off, let me turn my volume all the way down. I always seem to forget this. I'll go to 25%. So here's 240 frames, what I can track. I'll do one more. Pretty consistent, not missing too many shots. And now let's drop it to 60. Let's see if there's a visual difference in like how the aim feels for my aim assist. So it's definitely, I'm just like tracking it right now. It's definitely way choppier. I mean, that's to be expected with the frames, but now I'll try to track it. I'm definitely not hitting as many shots as I was the first time. I feel like I'm staying on it though. That's the really weird part. Like, tell me that my crosshair doesn't look like it's right on it, but I'm just not getting as much aim assist. There we go. I don't know, it definitely is weird. I feel like my crosshair is literally right on it. So like, I don't know if I'm crazy. Let me know in the comments what you think, but I think there is a definite difference in like the amount of aim assist / just shots that you're allowed to hit on 60 frames or on console. I don't know. Here we go. Okay, that felt like 240 frames. I feel like the crosshairs right on, but the shots are skipping over now. Let's go back over to 240. Do the same exact thing. Let's see with 240. Let's see how many shots we can hit now. Yeah, it just feels like, I don't know. I feel like I only can miss a couple shots. I mean, it's definitely easier to hit shots on 240, that's to be expected, but it almost does feel like there's a little, like, something weird going on with aim assist, where you just, like, even if your crosshair is staying on the target on console, it just doesn't pull the same amount of shots. It doesn't let you hit the same amount of shots for whatever reason. I don't know, it's so weird. All right, that's gonna be it for the actual aim assist part. One aspect that I didn't really get to cover in these creative maps or when I was free building is kind of like the up close or just the shotgun and SMG aim you get when you play on PC compared to console, especially when you play controller on PC. SMG aim and just shotgun aim up close feels just way easier, so you'll kind of see that in the gameplay part of this video, so make sure to stick around for that. But to explain to you guys how I'm going to do the gameplay part, I'm just going to record a couple games and hopefully try to get a win on 60 frames and 240. But what I'm going to do, just to make sure I get a fair balance, I'll play one game on 240, and then after that game I'll switch over to 60, so it's like console. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys, but let's get right into the gameplay. This is awesome. I love when I sit in 45-second queues to play a solo game, because that's just necessary. Why is skill-based matchmaking in the game? Like, I don't want to make this video a complaint, but why is this in the game? Hello, Mr. Mouse. Hello, Mr. Mouse for jaw of it. I need your mini, bruv. Oop, you're getting pooped on. What, dude? What is that? Dude, what? What is that? That's so dumb. What? Alright. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna ready up again. I gotta switch my frames though. That's so dumb though. Get bopped, get bopped. Ooh, can't hit my edits. This gets creeping me out. Oh my god, he's a quanka. I couldn't even see this kid. I literally can't even see him. I'm so bad. Well, at least I get to switch back to 240 frames. Ooh. My man did not know what was going on. Did he go all the way up there? So hard to maneuver around this building. What the? Like, let me kill him. My God. I knew that kid was gonna do that. He had a gold rocket though. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is he doing? Oh, you have height? Word, me too. Word, me too. Word, me too. Like, this is just dumb. You have to take this grapple. Oh, there's another guy in here. Like, sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. I just have the most broken loadout in the game right now. Oh my God, that could have been bad. Oh, nope. Definitely not when you have 4 more full pots for me. Thank you. Where did this kid come from? That's the real question. Where did this man come from? I know you're just trying to take my loot down here, bro. Hello. Bro, what is going on? What is my loot? Dude, I have 4 launch pads. Oh, that could have been awful. We both just took our attacks and stuck at each other's face. Sounded like this was over here. Yeah, he's in here. Why do I feel like he's in this wood box? Why does it got this kid's name written all over it? You just can't do anything about that. GG's. Triple edit. Woo. Hopefully you guys got some out of this video and hopefully can make a better decision if you want to buy a PC. If you don't have the money, like I said though, don't buy it. That's just stupid. But if you play Fortnite a lot already, you have some extra money and there's some other games on PC you want to play, go ahead, make the purchase, because you know, console's fun. But PC is definitely the next level up for Fortnite. It's just going to feel a ton easier. You're going to be able to do a little bit more. And if you already like Fortnite, you might as well put some money into it. If you have the money, like I said. So it's on you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's a pretty cool win because I just had the most broken weapons possibly ever in the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, make sure to leave a like on the video. Comment what your favorite part was. If you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.